I'm going to give a free speech on the topic of best travel holiday. And that would mean my college tour with my lovely friends and my juniors. I have gone tour with my family as well, but the best travel ever is my college trip. There we have lots of fun. We had great days with my friends. First, we went to Black Thunder. There we played the water games and all. And I love to play in water because that the water slides would be very thrilling, and I like a lot because I love to go water theme parks and all. So I had a great day with my friends there. So we went to Ooty, the Queen of Hills, where we see the clouds all covered, the snow all covered, and the climate would be very chill. And we all stayed in hotel rooms, 4 friends in a room, and we had a chat. And that night, it really went like, we don't know the time has gone. It's really awesome feeling when friends are together. We speak a lot of things, and we have a lot to speak and all. So that was really great day. So then we had that night we had we went to street shopping, and we visited some beautiful place, and the outlook was got me a new experience. So we went to Sims Park, flower shows, and Tottabetta, the peak, mountain peak and all. And we went to street shopping, where at night we all together went the street shopping and all. After that, we returned home. We returned to Karaikal. While we returning to Karaikal, we went to Coimbatore Broxfield Mall. I went to mall, and that was really great because I've seen malls, but this was something so beautiful. And we went to many shops there. We bought things and all. We had ice creams and all. So it was really great. That I love to go malls and all. Then we returned home as well. It was I think everything will be wonderful with friends, and that is why I think this tour was my best travel holiday ever. And that is all. Thank you.
Very good, Marzuka. Fantastic. Considering that you're not prepared, it is good that you're not prepared, right? See, it's enough. Like you can be spontaneous. That is what language is all about. Like Tamil is all about spontaneity. Somebody talks about something, what you're going to do tomorrow on Bakrid. So probably, yes, of course, you will not prepare a free speech. You will not say that I need one day to prepare something and say and all. Okay. See, one thing I'll tell you is, like, to all the participants, you're doing fabulously well from 101. But if somebody gives a topic, no, then how, there is another way how you can start also. Don't say that I'm doing this, that, this and everything, right? Probably I'll give you that. Ask me at the end of this particular stuff. I'll tell you. That's your task. You remember, you let me know. How can you hide, right? That, like, bluff. I don't know whether you played cards. So you bluff like, I've got everything in me, right? I'm going to win. You would have seen in the movie as well. But that card will be all crap cards. But he will bluff like, okay, I'm putting this much money and all. But he may not have much of important cards and all. So that's a bluff. And I'll tell you how we can do bluff. So you remind me, or anyone, if you forget, anyone remind me. So Marzuka, how you did well? You did really well. You used the word as well in that speech, which was fantastic. I liked it. And for a moment, I thought, is it 101? You were talking very nicely. Then
Thank you,
maybe probably you're not prepared If you're not prepared, you will do even better. So don't always think you have to be prepared. Put your pointers. That's what I say. Put the pointers, and then you should be on the way. You should not talk like someone like you have a script and you want to talk and all. That will not improve us. That will be a good habit to start with, but after that you need to leave it. Like Black Thunder and all, which you said. So you told the story, right? So those are the things which you had. And so yes, the story was good. The mall was good because yeah, you go from a small town, you look at the big stuff and all. Have you been to Chennai?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. So yes, so this is what it is. So that is all beautifully you captured. And so you also said like it's because you are with friends, and so maybe that is why it was very enjoyable. So you also said you spoke a lot, of course. So that was kind of a humor. And you also said we all returned home. So what do you want? You want to stay in a mall and all. So I took it as a humor. So that was very good. So fabulous, Marzuka. Good job. You are at ease with yourself. Your language skill was already there, and good job happened that you are not prepared today. And this is how you need to do, right? You're spontaneous. You can do on your own as well. Okay, fabulous. So let's move on to.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Let's move on to another participant, one who's ready. If Vandana is ready, she can, or we can go to another participant. Yes, Vandana. Good on you to remind. Otherwise, I would have gone into the lesson plan. Even probably Rashmi also forgotten. Right? Rashmi has forgotten as well. Probably, I don't know. Right? So yes, so you have reminded us. Very, very good. Yes, move on.
Sir, before starting it, I also share something because I have not prepared a speech. I have no notes, no points. I shared my own experience with you, sir.
Fantastic. That is what Marzuka also did, and she did the best free speech today. So I'm sure you will do the best one as well. All yours.
Yes. Good afternoon, all. First time I want to tell, I have get more chance to explore more areas to travel. But in my this, I want to share this in three, divided in this experience in three divisions. First one is in my childhood. In my high school, I was a volunteer of Bharati Scout and Guides. I hope you have heard about it, Bharati Scout and Guides. It is a social, something related to social society. So every year they conducted exams and camp and all this stuff. The final exam called Rashtrapati Award. So we can get, we complete the exam, we can get Rashtrapati certificate with the signature of Honorable Indian President. So when I'm in 10th standard, I'm in 10th standard. Our final exam is come, and it is on at Trivandrum. They conducted the exam in Trivandrum. So we are traveling Trivandrum and stay inside a school campus. The school is surrounded with some big trees, like a small forest. And the most attractive thing is we are sleeping at night in tents. We are beyond made. Tent was we made. That was a very good, very amazing experience, like most memorable experience in my life. At night, we all are not slept. We just simply watching the sky because the roof is transparent clothes, made by transparent clothes. So we can see the sky very well, and we enjoy that moment. And next day, we prepared our own food. We prepared in without gas stoves and extra other stuff. We used to do timbers and stones like that, and we prepared our own food. The food was very delicious because we put more effort to boil the rice and curry something. More very attractive thing is they conducted many adventurous activities in that camp section. We are scrolled in a small tunnel. That was a very feared experience because the tunnel is full of darkness, and we can't breathe. We cannot breathe easy at inside the tunnels. And we successfully came out the tunnel and climbing the big trees using tires and ropes, something. Some adventurous activities we can do at that time. And the icing of the cake is at the last day of the camp, we conducted a campfire. Very beautiful moments I experienced that at that time. We are singing, dancing along with the. We make so fun at that night. That is the most memorable moment in my life. Most memorable, and at the end of the exam, we are won the Rashtrapati certificate. At that time, our Indian president, we won the Indian honorable Indian president, late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam signature. I am a huge fan of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, so I keep my with a treasure in that certificate with me till now. I'm keep it with it like a treasure. And next experience is just now. Last December, we are going with my husband and my kids and my besties, Ooty. A 2-day trip. The trips are full of funny. We are enjoyed thoroughly because we take off a 2 days break in our work life and fully enjoyed that moment. We covered many places like lakes and botanical gardens, Karnataka garden, rose garden, etc. And taste many kinds of foods, do shopping, many shoppings, and making so fun in that moment with my besties. And we are walking alone. We are walking in the just walking on road night time. It was very amazing moment. Very amazing and very memorable moment in my life with my kids. And it is a winter, so cold. Weather is so cool, but we can't bother about it because we are in a wonderland, like a wonderland. So memorable moment that was. Next is the future. My future dream. I want to explore Delhi. This is such a historical place. Many places we want to see the place, like Red Fort, Qutub Minar, Lotus Temple, etc. I hope my dreams come true in one day. I am trying to achieve I try my level best to explore Delhi. That is my dream trip, and also Taj Mahal. I want to visit Taj Mahal. That's all, sir. That's my travel experience.
Fantastic. Very, very good. Fabulous. Very good. Very good. And maybe again, you were spontaneous. You said you're not prepared and all, right? So you did very, very well, right? So this is a eye opener for all the participants as well. Now, let's be spontaneous. Let's talk on our own because we can, because we have gained this experience through the class. And we have done a lot of free speeches, a lot of activity. Every day you're doing something new and all. So that is great. So she divided her stuff into 3, right? One is childhood, one is like recently she went, and also one in future, what she wants to do. That was great thinking. Hats off to that itself. So one thing is like more of scout and guides we all had in school. NCC, I was a part of NCC. It's more like that. Maybe when you're young, you are a scout and guide, which is very good because you get involved with a lot of other students from other classes. And
Yes,
you know them. Sometime when you go towards camp and all, the other schools students also, they come in the camp.
Mix up, all Kerala mix up. The camp.
Fantastic, very good. So you had lovely time which you captured. So that was very, very good. So that was very nice. the sky experience where lying down and looking at the sky and all. See, this is all experience which is lost today. But even today, no. And see, if you are in a kind of a jungle kind of a place and you're looking at the sky, that gives you a different meaning. Even today, I remember, if you want, you can go to the terrace. I love terrace actually, especially during the corona, even before corona. So you can always take something and lie down, and I do with my son and with my wife as well. Sometime when you look at the sky, it gives you a great experience, right? So that's something which you can do. So fabulous one. Looks like you are like an all-rounder kind of a thing, because you've done a lot of things before in the NCC and maybe Scout and Guide and all. You used one word which is ice over the cake, right? So that was fantastic, very, very nice. And great. You talked about the certificate where Mr. Kalam, you got it from him, and that was all very, very precious for you. You also talked about the Ooty stuff, which was very, very great, where you went with the family. As a kid, you went somewhere, and as grown up with family, you went, and you want to have some future stuff as well. That is what it is. I also remember I have one certificate which was a long time ago from then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. I still have that certificate. Once my son understands, then I can show. These are all pride movement. I'm sure you will be showing that certificate to your kids when they grow up, when they understand. Right. So these are all pride movement, and that you shared, that you brought in here. That was all good. So when was this recent Ooty trip? Was it recently or before Corona?
No, after Corona, last December.
Last December, okay. Very brave and all. You braved it out and everything went on fine. That's good. So this is what it is. A holiday will refresh anyone. And definitely we go with, after marriage and all, it's all about more or less, it's all about your family and all. So you go with your family and then you literally enjoy. I enjoy with the family trip, and also that is great. Vandana, I really associated with what you said with my life as well. So that was very, very good, and you excelled. So much of time you took in talking on. I was just looking at the clock. It was very, very nice. This is the maximum somebody would have spoken. And you were spontaneous as well. Fantastic effort. Very, very good effort. Very good, Vandana. Great. My pleasure. So let's move on. So it could be anyone. So whom we can go? Can we go to Mahalakshmi now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, Mahalakshmi. All yours.
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. And the topic is my best travel holiday or experience. When summer holidays arrives, going on trips, family important. Most importantly, family vacation is the best option for all the fun-filled time with family or friends. And travel helps us in many ways. It helps us to socialize more with friends or family and all. In that, which I like most is a family trip. Because always we go with friends and all. It's always I go because I have so many friends, and I always go with them. But it's come to family, it is more precious for me, and the family trip and all. We went after my engineering final sem. We went Bombay. There my sister house is there, and we went there. My mom, dad, me, my sister, and my sister's husband, and my niece. We all one day we all went for travel and all. And we went Gateway of India, and we saw first for the first time I saw the Gateway of India, and there we saw so many things, and there were so many peoples and tourists and all, and there we visited so many places, nearby places and all. And Gateway of India, it is a good place to see. Around that Gateway of India, the water is surrounded by that, and ocean is surrounded by that, and it is very great to see. And then we we spent some minutes or some hours there, and then we went we saw that in front of this one Gate of India, we saw Taj Hotel, which is very famous, and there I saw we can't go there because the that is a very costly hotel, and we saw and we clicked some pictures and all, and we went back. Then after that we went Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminals railway station, and it is the biggest railway station which I saw, and it is also the biggest railway station. There we can see 40 tracks, like 40 tracks, and it is the very biggest station. And then the other railway station also we saw, and it is also nice. It's also it's also nice. And then when we went Gateway of India, we thought about Elephanta Caves, which is near to that Gateway of India, but we can't go there because some issues, and we need to stand. We need to stand for so many hours to get the tickets and all for the ferry travel and all. So we didn't get the tickets. We had waited so many times, but we didn't get the ticket and all. So we went back. Then we went. We saw the one slum, like it's Dharavi slum. It's also the biggest slum, and there I don't know exactly, but 10 lakh people is something. 10 lakh people is there. And we saw that lifestyle, their lifestyle and all, and it's very it touched our heart, obviously. And it is the Asia's largest slum, and we saw some stuff there, and we went again. We went like Pimpri Market. It is also the market there in Bombay. We can see so many markets. Then we went Pimpri Market, and there so many Pimpri Market there. What we did? I took one bag, and my sister purchased. She also purchased one bag, and there is very cheap. There all were cheap. Cheap rated, and but quality is good. Then we again left from that, and again we went some other places. Finally we went one beach. I don't know that name, I forgot. And we went there, and it's beach. I like beach very much, and there we played. Me and my niece played with sand and all, and we utilized our time there, and we again went back to the home. And this is the very good experience, travel experience for me. And we usually go with friends, but it's come to family, it is a very good thing. Traveling is a very best part in our life, because it ensures peace of mind, then boosts up our confidence and all, and it creates some good memories with our family members, and we can get real life education. Then it improves the social communication skills also. And that's all. And finally, traveling is yeah, life is short, we have to enjoy it. And finally, traveling has many advantages. We can experience new exciting things and learn to improve learn to improve ourselves through traveling. It is great way to escape our daily life and to enjoy ourselves for some time. That's all. With our loved ones. That's all.
Fa-
Thank you.
Fabulous, fabulous. Right, looks like you were well prepared, I believe. And
No, sir, I didn't prepare, but I thought some points and all. Then
yep,
I,
yep. Okay, so you are right. So good. I'm very happy. I'm very excited and happy about all of you, how you have done, including you. Right. So right. So this is fabulous. Everybody have this is the best free speech, and also good that I completely forgot, and then I was reminded that was very good. So a very good place, like Vandana said, like Delhi, Bombay is another place. So Bombay may not be that historical apart from India Gate and all, but Delhi is very historical. But Bombay have a lot of place, as Mahalakshmi pointed it out. That was very nice. One thing is like everybody go to right. What do you call it? Gateway of India, right? Right, so that is there. Everybody go. So I've been there as well. So this is a fabulous place because everybody want to be there and take a picture of that particular place. That is what it is. You forgot to mention the pigeons. There are a lot of pigeons there.
yes, sir.
Yeah, so that is right. So that's always there. That
Yes,
is
sir.
there. And the beach which you said is like Chopati Beach, just opposite to somewhere near, I believe. That's a very
Yes,
famous
sir. Yes.
Chopati, they call it. So
Yes,
that
sir.
is what it is. Elephant caves, I don't know, and I've never been. So that is nearby. You said so. The good stuff. So you were telling what you were doing. You were telling a story. This is what language is
Uh,
called. You're telling a story, like others also said a story, right? So this is
yes, sir.
precisely what it is. It's about storytelling. That is what language is like. Language is like being spontaneous. That is what it is. And you talked about the slum and the train and those kind of train is like Bombay is famous for the train because train stops, Bombay stops. That's what they say. And the
Yes, sir.
beauty of these trains is like all you have to do is that go and stand in front of the gate during the peak hour. Somebody will push you inside, and when you want to get
Yes,
out, come in front, and somebody will push you outside and all. So I never experienced that during the peak, they say. But now I believe because of Corona and all, right? But still, people use that, and so that is one. And great, so good stuff overall. Very good, and you really ended well as well. And you read some quotes, and also the thoughts were there, the idea were there. That was very good. So you really excelled well, and so fantastic, Mahalakshmi. Very good job.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
job. Very good.
Thank you, sir.
So let's go on to our only participant who's left, who's Pranati. Yes, Pranati, all yours now.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Today I am going to share my few experience about my travel holiday. I went to Kavale Durga, which is in Shimoga district in Jan 10 by this year only. That was Sunday. We went with my cousins. We went by car. That was so amazing and I found very interesting. On the way to Kavale Durga, we had some food that was really good, and we visited some of the places nearby that place, and that is also good. And coming to that place, the Kavale Durga was a very beautiful place, and we used to go by trekking. That was my amazing experience. Why? Because before I didn't even visit that kind of place. That place was some of the history about that place, and some of the ancient temples, and the top view was very good. I liked it. I enjoyed this trip. Why? Because I visited so many places, but this kind of place, actually the place is very good. Basically, I did not get any bad impression about that place. But the problem is, but only problem is the hot sunny. We all are tired with that hot sunny, and we can't even move forward to the move forward. Apart from that, the place was really good. We enjoyed the trip with my cousins. Uh, and what I'm trying to say is, finally, my conclusion is the trip was really good and the place was very beautiful. And I'll recommend that place to others who wants to go for trip and visiting for other places. And especially for my friends, I'll recommend that place. That's it, sir.
Okay, Pranati, very good. But I just wanted to say that you had opportunity you wanted to extend. I don't know why you went like a bullet train today, right? Like everybody took a lot of time in explaining one by one, like Vandana did, or Marzuka did, or Mahalakshmi did. So you also had an opportunity to go a little bit slow. What happened, why it didn't happen, and those kind of stuff as well. That's an opportunity which you had. But other than that, for 101, you did well. But I don't know. Were you prepared? Were you taken by surprise?
No, sir, I didn't prepare actually. I just said.
Okay, that is good. If you're not prepared, also you can talk. Actually, you can talk about stuff, what happened, get into the nitty gritty as if you will talk in Kannada, right? Who are there? How many were there? What happened? Why you were tired? What are the things you did in Kabila Durga Sharif? What the place you said? What is right? Those kind of stuff could have come in. It could have been jungle area. What happened in there and all that. It's all about story, right? And this story will help you when you have to talk actually when with someone and all. So that is what it is. Okay. So how you did? You really did well. And somewhere down the line, you yourself put a full stop for you where you wanted to stop. If you wanted, you could have spoken for that. But in short while, you spoke elegantly, nicely, no doubt about that. But this is an opportunity which was there. Anyway, very good, Pranati. So that completes the thing for all the participants. Very, very good. And as I said to everybody, as I said to everyone, including Marzuka as well, I didn't want to give you, it will be unfair in between if I say something, right, which others will probably get the benefit. I didn't want to do. See, always, no, when Marzuka started or some participant started, I want to talk about my best travel holiday and those kind of stuff. Why do you want to say that? Right? Don't say that. What do you have to say is like, don't disclose your, we all know that this is the topic which we are going to talk. This is what will happen when you have to talk in front of the audience, when you write as well, right? Don't disclose your, that's what I said, bluff, right? You're not disclosing what are the cards you have because you can't disclose, that's a game. So what you're doing is that today I'm going to talk about, we are all busy with our day-to-day chores, day-to-day work and stuff like that. And Corona has taken the stuff where we can go out, and also today is an opportunity for me to think about a holiday where I have been some 10 years ago, and this is what I'm going to talk about, right? So that could be one, right? Or this could be another way how you start, right? Right. Think about something which will make you happy. Anything, yes, money, that, this, and everything. But will a holiday with your friends or family will make you happy? Yes, it definitely will. So today I'm going to talk about the best holiday which I ever heard, or maybe a travel holiday. So these are the way how we can start as well, right? So these are the way. You don't have to disclose what you have. So you can always hide what it is there, and you can disclose. So it's a great opportunity for me to bring. So you all did well. Fantastic, considering this is the last free speech which you have, and you have another activity, you all can applaud yourself, and fantastic well. And this is the same thing I did it the first time which you all did, and I'm doing it now as well. Right now, I'll give you the individual feedback later, but you all have come a long way, right? And I can see very confident and confident participants now, right? To carry on this confidence. See, tomorrow you will have another 10 or 15 people, or maybe others whom you may not know, right? Now you know me. Now you know each other. You're confident. But will you be scared when you are in front of another 15? You should never be. Because they're not asking you to sing or say something or maybe dance and something, right? They're asking you to speak, or you will be required to speak. So never get perturbed by who's the audience. right? Yes, you will be a little bit cautious and all, but never get perturbed. It's a new audience. It will take another 1 month or 2 months for me to get used to them and then speak and all. No, it shouldn't be like that. Right now, the language skills are there. You have to ensure that you keep doing it on a regular basis on your own to keep getting better. Okay, so instant free speech, this is what I shared. So this is more or less I expect in 201 and 301. But why not we have our why not we what do you call improve our what do you call expectation skills? Why not we can do that? Why can't we have high expectation? We certainly can have. And you're all doing wonderfully well, and I'm thoroughly enjoyed what you did today. So I'm bringing up that slide which talks about few tricks and traits. So as Marzuka said, I'm not prepared. Better be not prepared. Never be prepared unless and until it's a meeting or something. Speaking is all about not being prepared. Speaking is all about spontaneous. You can do it on a spontaneous stuff. Spontaneity is there. You have learned. Okay, fine. But again, there is a lot of room to do that, right? For 101, you're all doing wonderfully well. So this screen is shared where it talks about. Can you see the screen, Mahalakshmi?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. See, this is what it is, tips and tricks. So let's go back and revisit again. One thing is that collect your thoughts or the pointers before you reach out to the internet. So it's all about your mind. I don't think so a lot of you were not prepared. Like Vandana was completely, she was talking about experience. So nobody was reaching out to internet and all. Something you indulge yourself. All the topics gave an opportunity to indulge. See, this topic which we have done in other classes as well. It has brought out the best experience where you're sharing. Sometimes, you're very, very, what do you call, stressed and all, or maybe you want to feel happy. Think about the holiday which you had. It will make you happy. Look at the pictures and all, right? It will give you happiness and all, right? It's all about the same thing. And so this is what it is. So this was all something where you were passionate about. You wanted to share something about your stuff. Interesting anecdote which you shared, a lot of anecdotes there, interesting stuff, engaging, which also consumed time, like beautifully, a lot of, like especially Vandana where she talked about the three stuff, 1, 2, 3, where she's sharing something which already happened, which is in Scout and Guide and also in Ooty, and one which is a future thing. Yes, why not? You can talk about the future stuff. It's your script. You want to talk anything, you can. Scenario as well, right? Right. So that was not required. Not every topic will have a scenario. Not required. Sprinkle humor. I think there was quite a bit of humor here and there and all. Right. Start well, and I'm sure most of you started well and also end well as well. So this is something which I want to say. And if you want to hide your topic as well, it's all, you can be prevented in hiding the topic as well. So this is what it is. Fine. So if you see, I have typed some sentences or maybe the word meanings and all, 3 of them. First thing first is glimpse, second is induce, third is diminish, right? So these are the 3 stuff which I have typed in the class. So these are the 3 words. So glimpse is like a sight or looking at something. That's the glimpse. The first glimpse which I had about this place was fabulous, right? It can happen, no? You go to an hill station, something like that, right? And you look at from the mountain to the valley. It looks beautiful. So the first glimpse, meaning first sight, first glimpse and all. So glimpse is like, what is glimpse? To see something, someone for a very short time or only partly, maybe it's only a limited time. Especially in arranged marriage, what happens? I don't know how it happens now. It's only a glimpse of the boy gets to see the girl or the girl gets to see the boy. It happens in today as well in most of the families, right? And so that is what, it's just a glimpse. And that glimpse sometime, nowadays it's okay, you can talk and all, and a lot of stuff has changed. So that is what it is, okay? Maybe your parents and all, you talk to them, they will tell you about the story. Okay, next is that induce. Induce is like, the word itself is like induce, something induced. In the government induce some money into the economy, that could be one induce. To persuade, right? I induced her into agreeing to marry that boy. So you induced her decision as well, right, to do something and all. So that is another way. Diminish, meaning the moment the sun sets, the lights start diminishing, meaning it's decreasing, diminishing, right? To keep reducing or decreasing, right? To reduce or to be reduced in the size or importance and all. That is what it is. So today I thought I'll show you this in the form of, I don't know whether I still have, yes, I have it here. So I will share my screen again. So today I thought I'll show you in the form of Cambridge Dictionary. As I said, see, I'm doing this so that you can get into this good habit of seeing this, which is available free of cost, and feel free. Only thing is that you need to have that thing in your mind. Yes, I want to do, and also the time and the will to do. Right, so I'm sharing this screen. I hope you are able to see this. So this is diminish. So if you see here, it is giving a lot of stuff. This is the same meaning. I've copied it from here. Right. So right. So one thing is like diminish is something. Yes, you remember as well, but sometimes it's very good to share the dictionary one. And if you see, I told you that day as well. Oxford doesn't give ads and all. Google also, when you're searching the word, a lot of ad doesn't come. So if you see the Oreo ad and stuff like that, it is there, right? So so to reduce, I've shared the stuff with you, the sentence in terms like the meaning, and also see so many sentences which is being made. I don't want to diminish her achievements, right? Don't want to say that her achievements are nothing, diminish her achievement. Right, these memories will not be diminished by time. The memories which you shared will not be diminished. It will not go below, go with time, go down with time and all. See, there are so many other stuffs which is given. So this is very fabulous actually. Yes, the ads are there, but this is very fabulous. So if you want to, how UK will say diminish, you can
Diminish.
I don't know whether you can hear it. This is
Diminish.
right, so this is what it is. How UK accent is different than this one, so this will give you an all. So this is what it is. Okay, so this is another word. If I go back, there will be another word which is induce. Here it is. I made this ready so that I can display in the class. Right, to persuade, to do something in all. Right, here it is. They induce her to take the job by promising editorial freedom. Right, they said editorial freedom, meaning she is the editor. They said you will have a lot of freedom to write what you want to write, but then they promised, meaning something didn't happen. That is what this sentence is all talking about. Nothing could induce me, right? Nothing could induce me to climb a mountain, ride a bike. No matter what you want to give me, even if you want to give me 1 crore, I will not ride a bike or maybe I climb a mountain. That is what it is. You can never induce me in doing maybe that person is afraid of doing. Again, if you look at down, there are a lot of options which has been given. You can see some ads as well. That's what I felt like. Okay, so again, the accent is there. This is only US accent is there, not the UK accent. So this is wonderful. Yes, US and UK is also there below. Right, so this is so wonderful, and it also gives you a lot of other stuff as well. Okay, so let's go for our last word. The last word is glimpse. Right, so glimpse typing, the meaning was typed inside in the chat box. See something, okay, what it says, to see something. It's also giving a lot of meaning. So let's see, where are the sentences on the top. We glimpse the ruin Abbey from the windows of the train. Okay, there was an Abbey which was ruined, meaning destroyed. From where? From the windows of the train. That is what it's saying. Okay, vocabulary. If you want to see more vocabulary, similar vocabulary, click on that, which will give you all the right similar vocabulary, right? Glimpse, all the accents, right? So this is wonderful, right? So you can see this from your mobile phone as well. So it's not that difficult, which you may not be able to see from your phone. Okay, so I'll stop sharing the screen at this point of time. Right, so let's see what we have. We have another 4 minutes, so I don't know whether we will start something new for the sake of starting. Let's see if I can take one particular slide and then we will wind up. Let me see where we are. Okay, 93. Okay, Okay, so we are at slide 93. So let's see whether we can use this time to do one particular slide. And so after that, we will wind up. And today I have I'm also a student in DTouch. And so I'm doing Excel. So today is my assessment. So that would be right after this particular session, I have my assessment. So that is there. Okay, here we go. So I'm sharing my screen now. And here it's always great to learn, right? I'm very excited. I've learned a lot of stuff. I knew Excel even before joining, but I wanted to learn a few things, and I'm glad I learned a few new things in Excel. Okay, great. So 93, we did this one last, not the reading. What we did is like we did instant free speech. That's also a part of that, right? So, but we have done free speech as well. Instant free speech is like how you did today, right? Some of you were not prepared, but you did it, and you did it really, really wonderfully well. Reading, another great important stuff. Put in efforts in reading, because you are there in the learning process. The more and more you read, the more you will catch hold of the vocabulary, and somewhere down the line you will be using it. Some of you are reading into the reading habit, and right, so that can be done. So let's look at what is reading. First thing is like focused reading, if possible, every day, of their choice or maybe your choice, right? So anything which you like. It could be a newspaper as well. I'll tell you, I'm not a very great book reader and all, so I would have hardly read any book. I think I have read few books, Rich Dad and Poor Dad and those kind of, but I had to push myself into reading. So I'm not a natural reader, but I love newspaper, right? So even if you give me 10 days old newspaper, I'll read it, because there will be something interesting where I will try to learn or maybe keep abreast with the latest happening around me. Maybe that is how it is. And also it helps you to, because newspaper gives me a lot of stuff where new words comes in, I pick it up and then I learn that word as well, right? I have my phone now with me when I'm reading the newspaper. I take a picture of that. Some of the words which I've given in the class for 301 and 201 is also from newspaper, right? This word which I didn't know, then I learned the stuff, or something which is interesting, which might be off your head. You know the word, but you don't know in the sense like what to give. Then these kind of words are very, very great. So newspaper gives that opportunity, right? Focused reading, if possible, every day of your choice, anything which you like. Accelerate the vocabulary of words, right? You will increase vocabulary, which I said, right? Pronunciation, when you read it loud, improves grammar. Language style, because it's a style, like speaking is a style, writing is also a style. Flow, sharpen writing skills as well, and it will also sharpen your writing skills as well. It will give you a lot of stuff, right? And if you say my best travel holiday, you put it on the net, somebody would have written something. Look how they have written, right? So that will give you a lot of room to improve from our end itself, and also in terms of all these things which has been mentioned in terms of words, pronunciation. Pronunciation will do when you say. Improve the language style and sharpen your skills and all, right? So what we will do is that this is one slide which we took. It's 4:30, so we will stop now. And so what we will say is like, we will say goodbye to all our participants. Thank you everybody for joining in today. You all did marvelously well. Thank you.